everyone, and welcome to our first full day here in Krakow. We have just gotten up and had a little bit of breakfast in our apartment, and we are going to head out. We need to definitely find a coffee, don't we, darling? That's the first thing we need. And then we are going to explore the city. Oh, we are so lucky today, guys. The sun is out. Even if it's out for just a little bit, it'll be lovely to see the city just in the sun. Everything looks better in the sunshine, doesn't it? Hopefully you did see my last vlog. It was our travel day and our first evening in Krakow. We walked past the river, which is absolutely gorgeous at night time, all lit up, and we saw all these little boats with, they almost look like restaurants on the boats, I think. So I'm really keen to walk past them today in the daylight to see what they look like. I think they're open sort of later on in the daytime, but we've just stopped by a coffee place which is underneath the apartment that we're staying in. Did you want to pop in here for a coffee or? Yes. Yeah? Bodega is the coffee place that's just underneath us. It does say, I think, what it's saying here is that it's open daily from 8 till 5 and Saturdays from 8 till 3, but they're saying that they open at 10 today, so we're a little bit early for that one. We will find somewhere else. There's going to be plenty of places along the way. Quite similar outfits today. Andy's got a grey hoodie and blue jeans, and I have got blue hoodie, blue jeans, white trainers. We're very, very city break today, aren't we? We are ready to go. We had dinner yesterday in like an Asian fusion place. The venue was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah, I did. I was really surprised yesterday by how many like vegetarian sort of style places, vegan places, or rather just the option of it in a country like this. Because when I visited previously, obviously in some areas, like when we go up to the mountains, it's not like that and you don't have those options, but it's nice to see it in the city. However, I wasn't like massively impressed by that restaurant in particular. Obviously, we are definitely going to be trying some traditional Polish food. It was nice to just have something simple yesterday. The only thing that was pretty cool about it was if you're gluten-free like me, they did have some noodles which were made 100% of sweet potato. They were like clear, like glass. I'd never seen them before, but if you're gluten-free, you'll know like there are textures that you go, okay, that feels like I can trust it. So that was really interesting. Never had that before. This is the one we walked past last night. It's called Aquarius Restaurant, or Restauracja, they call them here. It looks really cute. It was really pretty last night on the way home, so I definitely want to have a little look. Yeah. Let's have a look at these menus then. This is all the cocktails actually. Coffee, they do coffees. It'd be quite nice to sit here and have a coffee, wouldn't it? Looking anywhere between 11 to 18 Polish zloty here for a coffee.
You're looking at about 5 zloty per pound, so that's about less than £10.
Nice, and that's for a main meal. Naja Zeka? I can't pronounce that. Really sorry guys, I don't speak Polish. So that's quite nice. If you are here out of season and it's cold, you can sit inside, but if it's a nice day or you're here in the summer, they also have the terrace at the top, and they've got lots of little string lights along as well, so yeah, I bet that's really nice to enjoy in the evenings. There's two more just behind it as well, so you have got a nice choice. I can see another one just behind these, so if you have a little walk around, you can take your pick, but that's quite nice. Sit on the river, have a little coffee, especially in weather like this. They even have a few like river excursions that you can do. I'm not sure how big of a thing that is here.
We're totally out of season at the moment, so
That's
March
true.
is the quietest month for tourism.
Yeah.
And then you've got May, June and July, August, September.
And Christmas.
And then Christmas. So
Yeah.
I'd imagine that's going to be more of a early summer excursion.
Yeah, that's true. We are early birds,
We are very early.
but we like coming out of season to places like this because you get to see everything. And then if you do come back when it's busy, you can go, oh, we already went round there, that's not worth it, but we will queue for that thing. We are literally right next to Wawel Castle, and you can see that we're heading in the direction of the Old Town. Well, we are. I've just turned around because of the sunlight, so we will be heading in the opposite direction towards the Old Town. And we have come literally just south from the river and walked up, so we are literally staying, guys, just outside the centre. Great shot here of the castle. It's nice to not just visit these kinds of places, but it's nice to walk around, like around them, isn't it? As well, you get to see it from all different angles. pavlova cakes are all gluten-free, which you would expect, right? But you don't normally see pavlova cakes, so they look absolutely ridiculous. Check them out. Strawberry, pistachio, I think that's like caramel over there. It looks ridiculous. I have just seen this on TripAdvisor. I was having a little look when we woke up when I was lying in bed earlier, and it's got 2,456 reviews and 4.8 out of 5 stars. So yeah, okay, appreciate that's maybe a bit niche. It's not for everyone, but I don't know why. That sounds kind of fun to me. I don't know if we'll get around to that, but Andy did find that they have a Witcher bar here, and it sounds really, really cool. So we're very desperate to see that. I've also been recommended by someone else that there is a Harry Potter bar where they do the drinks that look like potions and things. So I'm a big Harry Potter fan, but I don't think we can do, you know, a million different gimmicky bars. So I think we're probably going to just hit up the Witcher bar on this trip. But just in case you like that sort of thing, there is a Harry Potter one as well. This is a concert hall. They've got lots of adverts for them outside. Absolutely beautiful. I did see one of the other things that you can do here is you can go and see a Chopin concert by candlelight. So if you're into classical music, what a fantastic venue. How impressive is that? The pastries are something else. Take a look at these. Kinder Cornetto. I don't know what that means, but it's like, looks like apple crumble sort of thing. Apples and caramel. Dubai chocolate, that looks like here. Pistachio. Caramel, oh my god. But it is only 9 in the morning, so we're very early. Past lots of lovely 5-star hotels, and they all have really lovely little places like this outside. Recommend this time of year enough for coming to see it. We are just so lucky. It's exactly the weather that you want. It's nice and cool to walk around in, but when the sun is out, it's nice and warm. I've just taken my hoodie off. Beautiful to see everything in the sun, and really not busy at all. Check this one out. This is called Trattoria de Gusti, so I'm guessing it's Italian. What a stunning place. Look at that terrace on top. And just that building next to it. Does feel really Italian. We've just hit north of the Old Town, and the whole town is surrounded by a park. Literally borders the whole of the Old Town. We just came through that little door there, but you can walk either side of it, a little bit more of a peaceful walk. And we're going to try and hit up a local market that I've found. So it's just north of the Old Town, so let's see if we can find it. Public transport seems to be pretty good around here. They've got the trams running around, they've got loads of bus stops. There's a train station if you want to venture out of Krakow, and they have Uber. So we've mainly been using Uber and just walking around because the location of where we're staying is so great. Found the market. How cute is this? So it's covered. I didn't know what it would look like. I just saw a few snaps online. We've got lots of little bits for Easter. Ooh, cheese. So the popular cheese around here is like a smoked cheese that you have with like a berry jam. That would definitely show you what that's like if you've not had it. It's really yummy. These pastries, this lady here is making them right now. I think these are all dried mushrooms. They look fantastic. We've had some incredible mushrooms from Poland, haven't we, babe? And my brother foraged some. They were absolutely delicious. I always try and spot the loos in these places, so just to let you know, there is one, which is great. So you can see which ones are local. They put the little Polish flag. And look at these tomatoes. I did not expect that, did you? Delicious walnuts. Loads of apples. They've got clothes, meats, fish, I've seen cheeses, obviously loads and loads of fruit and veg in the middle, spices, honey, loads of cakes, little places you can sit down and have a little coffee or something. So if you saw my Mallorca travel series, then we saw a fantastic market in Palma, which was bigger than this, and obviously a lot more local produce. Here the produce is a mixture of local and international, but it all looks really, really nice. So yeah, really nice to walk around and have a little look. We're in a place called Bunny Cafe, and I found this on TripAdvisor, and apparently they have actual rabbits here, so I just felt like it was literally around the corner from the market and it was worth coming to see the rabbits. So we've just bought our tickets to the bunnies, so you do have to pay for entry to like where the hutches and all the rabbits are.
Yeah,
was it?
Just under £5 each.
£5 per person, so that's not too bad. I think it was cheaper for students though, I think I saw on the board.
Yeah, 2 zloty cheaper.
And have a little board here, so remember bunnies do not like noise. I've noticed actually they don't have any music playing. I spoke to the lady at the till and asked what the story was, like why is this happening, and she said that the owner was inspired by a cafe in Canada where they had a very similar thing, and they have 19 rabbits in total, and a lot of them are where people have had them in their homes and then they no longer want them, so they're rescued, which is really sweet. But actually for such a small establishment to have 19 rabbits, it's actually quite a lot. It's not a big place, is it? So yeah, we're waiting. I think we have about 20 minutes until we can go in, so you do get a little time slot, so that means that it's not overwhelming for the bunnies. So yeah, totally random, but you know, we couldn't not come in when we're literally around the corner. We've just come in and they give you a little bit of food. It's like a mixture of flowers and hay, and they explain a little bit about how to sort of navigate the space and make sure the rabbits are comfortable. And then they give you these funky shoe covers, so loving that. It's a bit busy having a bath, this one. This one. Hello. You want some? All of these rabbits were rescued from somewhere in Poland. They may not have been all Polish originally, but a lot of them come from farms. It's such a lovely thing. And Andy, what did you just say? Said it's just such a wholesome thing to do for like £5. So I definitely recommend. Come out of a little Carrefour Express and spotted this bad boy, 24-hour flowers, for all of the mistakes you might make in your relationship and need to make up for 24 hours a day. They're actually really nice as well, like these are some nice flowers. We've just accidentally walked past the Witcher bar, so this is what it looks like from the outside, and yeah, we can't wait to go in and show you what that's like. A cafe that has quite a lot of gluten-free options, so they've even got gluten-free bagels. All of the cakes that we saw when we came in were gluten-free. I am definitely ready for some kind of brunch type thing. I'm gonna get a bagel, I think. Andy, are you feeling something as well? The place is called Cakester, and it is just a couple of streets back from the Old Town. The cakes looked ridiculous, but I'll show you what they've got on the menu. Artisan bagels. Cheese and bacon, cream cheese and salmon, hummus and avocado. So nice. Waffles? Oh my god, they even have gluten-free waffles. Dumplings? looks like they do gluten-free dumplings as well. They're using rice flour and potato starch instead, and lots of vegan bits, so yeah, really nice. I was so excited by these gluten-free treats at Cakester. After lunch, we went back to the square and did a little bit of shopping, and by this time the square was bustling in the afternoon sun. I love visiting supermarkets when I'm abroad to see all the different flavours of everyday items compared to the UK. We popped in to get a cold drink before heading to meet our guide for a pre-booked walking tour of Krakow. Krakow Centre is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of Poland's oldest cities. It was the country's royal capital from 1038 to 1596, and you can spot the original 13th century white stone throughout the Old Town. The 16th century reshaped the city with Renaissance architecture, art, and introduced Italian influence to Polish cuisine. The original ground level was actually about 8 metres below the current pavements, and in part 2 of this series, we'll have dinner underground to see it in a Michelin restaurant. We are back in the apartment now. We were walking today from 8:30 till 4:15. We got back in. We did obviously sit down and have, I had a chai latte, Andy had a tea, and we had some lunch about midday, but that was probably only for about half an hour. And then we had that lovely walking tour in the afternoon, which was just fantastic. I would highly, highly recommend doing something like that when you're here, because it just really helps make sense of the area. It gives you so much insight into the vast history of the place and how far it dates back. And there's just so many special little nuggets that when you're walking around that if you don't do something like that, it's very easy to pass by. It was brilliant. I've actually never done a walking tour before, so it was my first time and I loved it. I think I will definitely do that again for a city break. We just got ready to go for dinner. I think we're going for a food market tonight. So really cool day. Our first full day in Krakow has been super full on. I really enjoyed the little market this morning. The bunnies feels like, I don't know, it feels like that was days ago. I can't believe we did all of this just in one day, right? It's nearly 6 o'clock. I just need to get my shoes on and we'll check out this food market. We did pick up a few goodies. So Andy very sweetly, I think, saw me half looking at this. So had to pick up a little bunny cafe mug. How cute is it? It's pink inside. And it does say Krakow on the back. And I think it was about 25 zloty, was it?
Yeah, it's about £5.
So about £5. So really cute, lovely little token. That was just such a random, cool thing to do. And I did pop into Sephora as well and picked up a few bits. This lovely honey-infused lip oil, which has just got a lovely little pink sheen. I think you can just about make that out. So I'm excited to use that. I've not used that before, but that sounds yum. And the other 2 bits I got were Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. I normally use this and I just needed another one. So whilst I was there, I picked that up. And a Tartelette tubing mascara because I love it. And it just happened to be there, so I picked that up as well. So nice few little treats from the day. Because my Sephora account that I have in the UK didn't work over here, I actually set myself up a brand new account and then they gave me a free face mask as well, so that'll be nice. Even the corridors are so gorgeous here. Like, I love the floor. I love all this wooden panelling. Do you not love this? Look at this lovely detail here. And the doors are just giant. It feels so luxury. We'll leave the accommodation linked in the description if you're interested. I haven't actually shown you the building from the outside. It's really lovely and modern. Gorgeous, and obviously some of them have balconies. It's been such a great location. I can't recommend it enough. The tour guide we had earlier, he was brilliant. He just knew so many things, but he also knew like the little legends, so the stories were really good, weren't they? It was quite nice actually that we had walked in the morning and then we had the tour in the afternoon, because I could really focus on the tour and what he was saying and not be distracted by everything else, because there is just so much to look at.
It's too much.
It's too much. Yeah, especially.
The time we have, there's too much.
Yeah, completely. I think it'll be nice to chill a little bit tonight. We get an early night, and then tomorrow we're going to the mountains. Also just noticed there's a bus stop right outside the accommodation as well. We haven't used that. We're actually just using an Uber, and here it is. You can just see the hot air balloon there. It is tethered so that you can go up and just see the views. I don't think we're going to do that on this trip, but we did see it up earlier, which is pretty cool. Apparently this is more of like a local place, so it's quite chill. There's like 5 or 6 different food stalls, so quite nice because everyone, if you're in a group, can choose what they want. It's one of the best views as well. Oh wow, you can see the river and all the string lights. It's so pretty. This is the place. You can imagine how cool this is in summer. Look at all these deck chairs, and then this is right on the river. Everywhere's so dog friendly as well. We've seen so many dogs today. Whoa, what is this? I don't know what that's made of. I think it's some like material, but it's so pretty. How unusual. Nice! Check out this view.
I'll be like...
That dinner was so yummy. That was like exactly what we needed. That worked out to about £10 per person. Just really, really good value. I will say, I appreciate that. This is our second night and we have not yet had any proper Polish food, but tomorrow is the day, guys. It's because I have actually travelled to Poland quite a lot before, so I have tasted all of the sort of typical things that you would try. Although Angie did have some pierogi, and I've never seen gluten-free pierogi before, so that was very cool. But tomorrow, when we're in the mountains, it is the perfect place to have some traditional Polish food, so that's what we will be doing when we're in Zakopane tomorrow. But just at the moment, we're just having a few different things, just so that we don't have the same thing all week. And I'm really enjoying it. It is actually really nice just to, you know, have whatever you fancy, and it's part of being in a city. You can get whatever you want. And Krakow is actually a really modern city. I was a bit worried being gluten-free that it might be a bit difficult, but it hasn't been at all. It's been great. This place is literally across the road from where we just were. Oh, they have a nightclub downstairs. Are we all having a good time?
Yes! Guest gets the view.
Oh my goodness! What a cracker. Check this out. I hope you can see it because of the reflection, but you can literally see all the little sparkly lights. That's where the hot air balloon is, so just to get your bearings. Doesn't it just show you that you can have any kind of holiday? You can have one where you spend very little if you're working to a budget, but you can also splash out and go somewhere like this and just have a really special moment. I think that's what's so great, what I found so far about Krakow. You know, we were in the Old Town, and that's where like all the Michelin star restaurants are. That's where you can spend a lot of money, but then look at where we went tonight. It's just round the corner. And we spent like £10 per person to have like a really good sized meal, which was really good. So we have got a beer. What beer is this? None of us are brave enough to say this out loud, but this is the one.
One person might.
Yeah. And then you've got a whiskey over there, right?
Whiskey on the rocks.
On the rocks, and we have a cocktail here.
Yeah, like coconut.
Oh, nice.
Cocktail.
Everything. Na zdrowie, salud.
Na zdrowie, guys. Cheers for
everyone.
another lovely day.
Oh yeah, what
for
a great day.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna show you a little bit around the bar because it's so cool. This is quite a popular spot for a drink, obviously, because of the incredible view. So this is the bar area. They've got loads of different seats you can sit at, and it is literally a whole panoramic view, so you can see the whole way round. So nice to see a place like all times of day as well. It feels completely different at night than it does during the daytime, doesn't it? Got a little seating area outside as well. There's a few people sitting outside even in this weather. Definitely worth coming up for a drink. Just gonna pop outside so we can see the view better. Thank you. So cool with the little wheel, the hot water balloon, hot air balloon, and all of the lights on the river. And that's where we had dinner. We're having a great time, as you can hear. The lift is all made of glass, so you can see the view as you go up as well. How cool is that? Well, I think I will end this video here. I really hope that you have enjoyed part 1 of my Krakow series as much as I have. It was fantastic seeing the old town, getting the tour, playing with the bunnies, having some fantastic coffees. We had such great food, like the gluten-free cafe was awesome. And now we are going to head home for an early night because tomorrow we are up early. We are going to show you such a great day out that you can do from Krakow. We're getting the train to Zakopane in the Tatra Mountains. I'm so sorry if you can hear the traffic, we're just waiting for our Uber home. And we are going to have a full day in Zakopane and I can't wait to take you with me. After that, we still have more time in Krakow, so stay tuned for the rest of this series. But I will see you very soon in the morning for the next part of the trip. Thanks for watching. Bye!